It's really funny because I kind of decided before I was even ready to change my life. I was reading and I was going to church, but I wasn't really all on board with everything else. And I remember one day my roommate was learning. He was in on the discussions also. And one day, like, it just hit me. We were listening to the missionaries, and the Spirit was like, you need to get it together because this is real and people need to know. And it hit me, and I was like, and I realized, I never felt this joy in my life, and this is important. Like, I thought I was happy, and I was, but it's something that lasts forever, that doesn't go away, that you don't have to seek after, you don't have to do anything to get it, you just have to have the Savior in your life. And I went to talk to my bishop for the first time, and I said, Bishop, I want to go on a mission. And he was quiet for a second, and he's like, all right, let's get to work, And I just never looked back. I wanted to share that with people so they could find that too, that there's something that you can do to find that joy without having to always be on the run looking for it, A couple of days before I got my call, everybody asked, where do you want to go on your mission? I'm like, oh, somewhere like foreign would be cool, like, why not? But of course, like, wherever the Lord wants, like, I'll go where you want me to go, kind of thing. And a couple of days before I got my mission call, I thought, you know what? I might get called stateside. I need to prepare for this. So I don't want to look disappointed if I get called stateside. And so I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I felt good about it. I was like, I'm happy. Where I'm going to go is going to be perfect. And I opened up my mission call and I exercised a lot of self-control not to jump down, and I was reading, and when I saw Los Angeles Spanish speaking, I couldn't think. I saw the entire world, and that was the only place that was in my mind. Like, I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. I knew it was like perfect for me, and I was just super happy. It was like the best. It was a good feeling. I knew that's where the Lord needed me. It was beautiful. I loved it. I'd never been to the Provo MTC, so I don't have much to compare it to, but it was gorgeous. Just everything about it. It was amazing. The experience was neat, just being immersed with all the workers were all Hispanic. They all spoke Spanish, and being around, there was a lot of natives that were there too, and they were just there for the 2 weeks because they already spoke Spanish, but just making friendships with them and learning more about the culture in the country. It was neat to just fall in love like that, and then go to Los Angeles. There was the majority of the people, Hispanic people there, were from Mexico, so it was cool to kind of feel like, yeah, oh, I've been to Mexico, and oh, really? Like, that's awesome. Just for 6 weeks, but yeah, it was neat. I just remember they always would have fruit out all throughout the day, so I don't know exactly how it was in the program MTC, but people told me that it wasn't like that. But you could just walk in there and just get fruit. They'd have like guavas, and one of the sisters in my MTC district would just like load up her purse with a bunch of guava and just like, I know, it was cool. They're just different fruit. I didn't eat a whole lots of different types of food before the mission, so coming out there was cool to just try different fruit. Some of it tasted great, some of it tasted kind of weird, but it was good, so it was cool. I started sending all the missionaries, from what I understand, the missionaries that speak Spanish to Mexico, because it's only Spanish in that MTC, and so that way the missionaries can get more in. But when I went to my mission, if I remember correctly, I was one of the first sister that came from the Mexico MTC, because it was kind of toward the beginning of it, the transition and stuff, so.